guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This time we are coming from Urban Belle, and I think you might like the story. Seems kind of interesting. And the article is by Amanda Anderson-Niles, and it's about David Edwards. He threatens to snatch off Tami Roman's wig, plus she's defending calling her husband. Okay. David Edwards and Tami Rowland were hoping for some closure and progression. The Real Housewives Homecoming Los Angeles has a lot of people talking on social media. On the recent episode of Tami Rowland almost went back to her basketball wife's self. Things were going well until the cast decided to answer the random pre-written questions in the fishbowl that was sitting on the table. Irene Barina Cairns was asked about her thoughts on certain incidents, including George Floyd's murder. Irene is a retired police officer. Years ago, she had a controversial moment with Dave Edwards. After the blanket incident, Irene threatened to call the police and tell them that a R had occurred. Irene apologized for this when the cast got back together to film the Real World, Homecoming. So she wanted to be careful when she answered the pre-written questions. Irene said that she will always support law enforcement. However, she has participated in Black Lives Matter protests, and she is against police brutality. However, she admitted she didn't speak up, and when she saw the injustice happen with other officers, Tami called her out about this, and then the conversation turned into what the rest of the cast feels about the moment as a whole. A discussion about race resulted in Tami Rowland and David Edwards clashing again. Glenn Nasser, I apologize for butchering the name, ended up talking about the moment that his black friend was called the N-word at a pizza place. Tami told him that he cannot use the N-word because he is not black. Irene tried to check Glenn, but she got checked by Tami because she also used the N-word. John Brennan was also called out by Tami for referring to the black youth who he's been helping as colored. Wow. While Tami has no problem speaking her mind, she was disappointed that David didn't have much to say as everything unfolded. This will later lead to Tami and David having another major blow-up. And at one point, David threatened to snatch off Tami's wig, so she called her husband, Reggie Youngblood, to handle the situation. Tami defended her actions. All right, we're going to go over. And it picks up from here. Okay, I thought that it was going to carry over, but it just basically said that she defended her actions. First and foremost, I'm glad that they chose to have the talk. Something that always often gets swept underneath the rug when it comes to holding people accountable for the things that they said. It has always been a wise quote, to forgive but never forget. Just because a person forgives you or may not check you constantly about the past things that have been said or done. Does not mean that they forget, and does not mean for some people that it is more, you know, not still an issue for them. However, with that being said, I'm glad that they had the conversation. This is a conversation that needs to be had. Uh, they have tried to stifle and not even teach the history of things that have gone on, wrongs, injustices, and things of that nature. But I feel like Tami Rowland did the right thing, and it's a conversation that still needs to be had, regardless of how anyone feels about it, because the moment we stop having that conversation is the moment that people will tend to, you know, let the situation die, and nothing ever really gets resolved. So, yay, Tami Roman. That's what's up. Just thought it was an interesting article and stuff like that. As always, please drop down in the comments. I definitely would love to hear what you have to say, your point of view on it, and let me know. Did you actually watch it, or were you a fan of it previously? Let me know. Your points and the views about this. So, with that being said, you guys, thank you so much, and I will get back to you in the next video.